Hey there, crochet cuties! Welcome back for another cozy tutorial with your pal, Mico and Mickey. Today we're stitching up this darling little bow pouch. We're gonna start by tackling that adorable bow first. Grab some 5-ply cotton yarn, a 3mm hook, scissors, a darning needle, and a stitch marker. Let's get started. First, grab your yarn and leave a nice long tail, around this long. Then make a slip knot. Next, we'll crochet 27 chains. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. You can see we've already made 2 chains, and each chain forms a little V shape. You can count the V's to keep track of how many chains you've made. We need a total of 27 chains, so keep going. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Now the last V closest to your hook is the final chain, and the one next to it is the second chain from the hook. That's where we'll be working our first single crochet. Insert your hook in there, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over again, and pull through both loops on the hook. Pop your stitch marker in that first stitch to mark your spot. This was the first chain stitch we just crocheted. We'll start working across the row from the next stitch over. First, let's crochet a half double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook into the chain, yarn over, and pull up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook now. Yarn over again and pull through all the loops. That completes 1 half double crochet. Next, we need to work 9 double crochets consecutively across the next 9 stitches. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops. That's 1 complete double crochet made. Keep going and work 8 more double crochets that way. Yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through last 2. Second one done. On to the third. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, after those 9 double crochets, work a half double crochet in the next stitch. Then slip stitch in the next 2 stitches. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through the loop on your hook. Do another slip stitch, then a half double crochet. Now work 9 more double crochets just like before. With those 9 double crochets done, half double crochet in the next stitch. We're down to the last chain now. Work a slip stitch into it first. Then chain 1. See this little gap from the last chain we just worked into? We'll slip stitch right into that too. Insert the hook, then grab that tail and pull it between the hook and working yarn to hide it away neatly. Then yarn over, pull through the loop on your hook. Now we're on the other side of the starting chain. We worked across this way from the stitch marker earlier. You can see where we just worked that last stitch. And to the left, there are some X-shaped crossed loops. Those are the stitches we need to work into next, going under the crossed strands. First up, half double crochet into that first X. Yarn over, insert the hook under the crossed loops. Yarn over, pull up loop. Yarn over, pull through all loops. Then work 9 double crochets across the next 9 stitches. Now 1 half double crochet, then 2 slip stitches, another half double crochet, then 9 more double crochets across. Next half double crochet again. And then work a slip stitch into the final stitch. To finish off, slip stitch into that very first stitch you marked way at the start. Make that slip stitch and leave a little tail to weave in later, then you can fasten off. You should have a little sprout-shaped piece. Let's make the tie part. Leave another tail. Make a slip knot. then chain 3. Into the second chain from the hook, we'll make a bobble stitch. If you're not sure how, you can pause here and check the steps. Now, work an unfinished double crochet into that stitch. Leaving the last 2 loops on the hook. Then work 3 more unfinished double crochets into the same stitch. So you have 5 loops total on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all 5 loops to complete the bobble. Then chain 20 more. After those 20 chains, work another bobble stitch into the second chain from the hook again. Leave a tail and fasten off when done. It'll look like this. Grab your darning needle. We'll use it to cinch up and secure those bobble stitches into little balls. Thread the tail through the last chain, but don't pull it all the way tight yet. Leave a little loop. Pass the needle through that loop to form a knot. Then you can pull it tight. Now weave the needle in and out around the bobble to cinch it up into a nice round shape. Once you're happy with how plump it looks, find a good loop to knot the tail through to secure it. Then weave the tail into the center and trim off any excess. Do the same for the other bobble end. Pause here and you're good to go. Okay, grab those 2 crochet pieces we made. Time to assemble the bow. This side is the front, this is the back. Fold it so the front is facing out. Knot the 2 tails together twice to secure. Then arrange the tie piece like so. And begin wrapping the tails around the center in opposite directions to attach it. Don't wrap too loosely or it may get floppy. Once you've got it wrapped nicely, flip to the back and adjust any bunching. When you're happy with the positioning, knot those tails on the back to lock it in place. Done. Since I'm going to sew this bow right onto a pouch, I've left those tails long to use for attaching. Let me demo that using this pink bow. The pouch tutorial is in one of my previous videos. I'll link it down below. For this one, I crocheted 2 pink granny square panels and joined them with black yarn, then added the black bow. To attach, find your desired placement first. Then, from inside the pouch, use a hook to poke out where each tail needs to anchor. Pull one tail to the outside, move over a bit, and pull the second tail through. Flip the pouch right side out, tie those tails together tightly, weave in the ends neatly, and trim any excess. And that's our cute little bow pouch all finished. You could add some extra stitching or fabric glue if you want it really secured down. Let me know how yours turned out down in the comments, beauties. Leave any other questions you've got too. I'll be showing you all how to make this crazy cute lil monster pouch in next tutorial, so don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for joining me today, lovelies. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.